Greetings, everyone. Well, nobody's on yet, but greetings to anybody who comes on. So, this is KamishaRa, and I am on my corner. And y'all know what we do on our corner. We make soap and all kind of wonderful products. It's a channel for women all over the world who want to find their way to high quality, eco-friendly bath and body products for the hair, for the skin, for the body. And if you want to learn how to do what I do, you can take a class. Or you can watch some of my videos and I can teach you, I can show you. So what I'm doing today, I've been making soap. So my table is a mess. As you can see, I am geared up for safety and I am making soaps. Who's that? Hey, hi, how are you? Yes, I'm live. You know, I didn't know I could go live from my phone. They changed some of the rules on YouTube and I'm just getting the memo. I'm all late. Thanks for joining. I am making some sea moss soap. So I'm a little bit late. Not a little bit late, a little bit messy over here because I've been making soap already for a minute now. Thanks for joining me. I made some sea moss. What did I make? I made the sea moss soap with seaweed. I made one batch of that. Here, let me show you. Haven't made too much. Sometimes I make 2 batches at a time. Sometimes I don't. So this is the sea moss and seaweed soap. And I'm doing this with the lemon essential oil now. I was doing it with a different essential oil before, but I don't have any more of that oil, so I did it with lemon. And this is lemongrass. So this is actually a soap for someone. So they asked for a whole loaf. So I make soap by the loaf, and you can order that. I don't think I have that as on my shop yet, but I need to put it on there. But some people who have ordered, the people who just kind of contact me and was like, "Do you make soap by the loaf?" I was like, "Yes, I do." Yeah, so yep, I got YouTube playing. Let me turn this off. I had YouTube playing in the background on my computer. Hey, hey, hey! Thank you. You like what I'm doing? Okay, so I was mixing my lye because I'm making some more soap. I just made some, so I need to get this out the way. This is sea moss soap that I use for people with sensitive skin. So what I have in here are all of my oils. It's a vegan-based formula, so all my oils were weighed out by weight. They're already in here. I also put oatmeal and I put alkanet root. Alkanet root is a powder. It comes in a powder form. It gives it a beautiful color that I like. And it's also good for itching. So people with like eczema, psoriasis, rashes, they're dealing with a lot of itching. So alkanet root is known to be good for helping with itching. Oatmeal helps to soothe, and it also is like a slight exfoliant. And this is being made with sea moss. So my sea moss and lye is in here. I got to put some more lye in here. It's not finished. I'm just moving some other dishes, soap and dishes out the way. So I need to get my gloves. Where are they? Here we go. So I am geared up. I have my glasses on, as you can see. My eyes are covered. I don't wear a mask, although you can wear a mask when you're making soap. It is okay. I'm right here by my window. My plant is in front of my window. I don't know if you can see that. There's a lot of stuff on my table. Anyway, my window's here open. You always want to work in an open space, a space that's well ventilated. Sometimes I'll put my fan over here and have it blowing towards the window when I feel like I need to. But it's been raining all day. I'm in Brooklyn. I'm not sure where you are. Polly, where are you? I'm in Brooklyn. And we had rain all day. So I remember you telling me, I think it's you who emailed me. I can't remember. And you were telling me where you live. But I don't remember. So this is the rest of the lye. I didn't finish mixing all of the lye. I put some in. When you're mixing lye, and everything is measured out. I measure out the proper amount of water by weight. I usually measure in grams because South Carolina, South Kakalaki. Yeah, my family is in Charlotte, North Carolina. I have family in Charlotte, and I have some like in-laws in South Carolina, in Greensboro, I think, in South Carolina. Yep. So I'm mixing the lye. Let me move this out the way so everybody can see what I'm doing. So I measured all the lye out by weight. I use grams. You can measure out in ounces, grams, or pounds. Grams is the smallest unit, so I like to mix it, measure everything out in grams. The sea moss water that I made is in here already. That's also measured out by weight on my scale. When you're making soap, you got to measure everything out by weight. Greetings, guys. Welcome to the channel. I'm making some of my alkanet root sea moss soap that's made with lavender. So everything is actually in there. I have the essential oil in here. I have the alkanet root, the oatmeal. Everything's in there already. I'm just going to add the lye last. That's the last thing I'm doing. Please shout me out in the chat. Say hello to me. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know where you're watching from. Thank you for joining me. KamishaRa from KamishaRa's Corner. Everybody know who this is. Yes. My corner has changed. I used to have my corner up front. My bedroom is now up front, so my corner is in the back. And I am making soap. My favorite thing to do. I like making lotions, but I love making soap. This is really my favorite. I really like making soap. It's kind of relaxing to me. It's fun. All right, so that's the last of the lye. I'm just going to mix it. When you're mixing lye, you always want to pour the lye into the water. You never want to pour the water into the lye. And all soap needs lye. For all you people out there that think or possibly think that you can make soap without lye, that is not possible. You must use lye to make soap. And so you have your oils, which is sometimes considered like a fatty acid. Not sometimes, it's considered a fatty acid. And then this is your alkali. And when you mix the two together, a chemical reaction ensues, and the result is soap. And handmade soap has all the wonderful natural glycerin still held within it. All of my soaps are super fatted. That means I use more oil than I need to make soap. And when you use more oil than you need, it's called super fatting, and it allows like the extra molecules of oil that's not used up by the lye. It allows that to float around the bar, so to speak. And it gives you extra moisturized bar, which is wonderful. Now I'm going to get my mold close by me because lately I've been making this soap and it's been a little bit temperamental and it's been moving real fast. Meaning it's been coming to trace really quickly, and sometimes it's not allowing me to get it in the mold. So we don't want that to happen. So I'm praying that doesn't happen. I had to thin out my sea moss concoction because I think the salt level was a little bit too much. So I thinned it out a little bit more so that that doesn't happen. And yep, sea moss soap, really good. Sea moss is good in you and good on you. Oh, I done. I don't know why I'm doing that. I don't need to scrape that off because I'm going to need to use it. So I don't know why I'm scraping it. So everything is in here. Essential oils are in here, alkanet root, oatmeal, and all of the oils. Now here's the lye water. And no, I have not waited or heat up the oils for it to be within 10 degrees of each other. So this is cold oils and hot lye. Which is okay to do. It really is. Even though if you read any older books on soap making, they tell you, oh, you want a soap where the oils and the lye are within 10 degrees of each other, and you want a soap with the temperature around the temperature of like 180 or so. I don't remember exactly what temperature they say, but it's around that. Oh, see that beautiful color? That's what I like about the alkanet root. See how it turned blue? You know what? I wonder if I can turn the light on. Nope, I don't think I can. Oh well. It turns a deep, deep blue. Look at that blue color. It's gonna lighten up a little bit once the soap is actually made, so it doesn't stay this rich. But it's a beautiful color. I love alkanet root, the color that it makes. So not only is it a natural colorant, it's great. It's a great ingredient for people with sensitive skin, rashes, itchiness, and stuff like that, because it helps with the itching. So I don't really have much to talk about. I've been making soap all day, and this is actually my last bar. And some told me, check and see if you can go live on your phone. I was taking this course, and they were saying that you could. And the last time I remember, you couldn't go live on your phone unless you had 1,000 subscribers. But I guess they changed that rule because everything is pretty much done on most people's phones, and I guess they felt that it would make sense to be just let people do what they have to do. So I think now it's maybe you just have to have 100. I'm not sure. But thank you. Please like the video if you're watching. Please don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I'm just going to do some light bursting, so excuse the noise. And I don't want to do too much of that either. It's actually already thickening up. Just want to make sure it's well incorporated. Okay, it's getting thick, so I don't want to wait to get it in the mold. This off because this is going to be really thick, real fast. As you can see, it's very thick, and that's, you gotta work. It's kind of tricky when you're working with the sea moss because of the salt content. It's kind of like working with a salt bar, kind of, sorta. Look how thick that is already with just that little bit of blending. I might put some in an extra mold. Oops, making a mess. I do have a little side mold. I like to just put a little extra in here. Pouring some off. Sorry I'm not talking much, but once I started to see this is thickening up, I just want to get it in the mold good. Make sure it's good. Whoops. 4, I. Don't want to get too hard. Start to get too hard before I get it in there, and then I have problems. And this smells really nice, and it's such a wonderful color, and it really is a good soap. So since I started making the sea moss soaps, because this is pretty much one of my newer soaps, the sea moss, I pretty much just started making it. And it was actually an idea that I got from a soap making workshop that I was giving. One of the students, one of my students, I gave a soap making workshop out in Jersey at my sister's house. And one of my students just bought some sea moss water. I was like, sea moss water. So, of course, I'm like, okay, well, you bought it, might as well use it. So we all used it. And I was like, you know what? I need to look up and see if there really are some skin benefits to using sea moss on your skin and not just, in you. Because sea moss, we know, is really good in us. But what are the benefits of using it on us? So I looked it up and realized, oh, there are some skin benefits. Pretty cool. So then I started to make sea moss soap. And it's a really popular soap. People like it. So, and I like making it. But it did take some tweaking with the sea moss water. All right. I hope this is not too hard. Because I really didn't take the time to... Oh, maybe I should use a spoon. Let's see. Oh, good. It's not too bad. Oh, actually, yes, it is. Oh, man. So I didn't get to do the top exactly the way I wanna, but that's okay. Because it got a little hard. All right, so that'll be good enough. This will be good enough. Take this off. I use these kind of gloves now because it allows me to be more eco-friendly and not use rubber gloves every time I'm making soap. Instead, I have gloves that are thin enough so I can feel what I'm doing, but I can reuse, which is, of course, a lot more eco-friendly, so that's a good thing. So that is it. I am finished. I'm glad to know that I can, oh, let me come forward. I can go live. I'm kind of coming, okay, here we go. Yeah, glad to know I can go live. I didn't know that I could go live on my phone yet. So that's glad to know. And there we go. Am I crooked? Yes, I am. But I'm done anyway. So I'm not going to be on here too long. Just say thank you for watching. I'm still working on trying to be more scheduled with my with my uploads. It's just a little bit more hectic now, so I don't always get to do it. But I'm gonna definitely try to either go live or upload a video at least once a week, so y'all can see me making soap. You can have, if I can do live, maybe once a week and do an upload, that would be good. That way, if you have any questions about any of the videos that I upload, then we could kind of chat. You can ask some questions and stuff, and I could do my best to answer them. Okay. Alrighty. So thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, share the video. Please share this video. Who knows who's out there who might appreciate handmade bath and body products, who would love to see how to do certain things for themselves. And I'll be doing a lot more teaching videos. I used to just do a lot more just making, but I'm going to be doing a lot more teaching for those who really want to, learn how to make their own products, because we live in an age now where people have so many skin sensitivities. So if you can really craft something for your skin type, for your hair type, that's a wonderful thing to be able to do. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Me? Oh, you? Okay, great, great. How do you choose to prepare your sea moss for soap making? Oh, I'm glad I didn't see all those questions. Wait, why do they go away? Wait, live chat messages are visible. All live chat messages. Oh, see, I don't go live all the time, so y'all been asking questions. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Let me go back and let me see. I'm here. Hey, hello, lovely. South Carolina, Greenville, South Carolina. Yep. Graduated from Greenville Senior High School, and I'm very familiar with Greenville. Okay, cool. Greetings, and from Missouri. What does lye do for the skin? Lye does not do anything for the skin. Lye does something for the actual soap making. Lye is an alkali and is very highly alkaline, so you do not want to get lye on your skin. Lye can burn the skin, which is the reason why we wear glasses and wear long sleeves and we suit up for safety with gloves. You don't want the lye to touch your skin. But what happens when you make soap? When you make soap, you need lye because lye is the chemical that helps kick off that chemical reaction with the fatty acids with your oils. And you have the lye water and you have the oils, and when they mix together, the chemical reaction ensues, and that is how soap is made. So you can't make soap without lye, but there is no lye in a well-made bar soap. So if your soap has lye in it at the end of the first 24 hours, because it takes about 24 hours. So I just made this. This will be ready to cut in about 24 hours. And you could actually, after you cut it, you could use it. It is safe to use. It's not the best to use at that time, but it is safe to use. Meaning all the lye has been used up and now we no longer have any lye. We now have soap. But you want to wait. You want to give it a couple of weeks for the soap to dry out. Now I do a water discount with my soaps so that it can dry out quicker and so that I don't have to wait as long. You usually have to wait anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks. My soaps can dry out with and be totally firm in a good 3 weeks. So it kind of cuts down on the waiting process because I don't use as much water. So what's happening when your soap is going through what's called curing? That's when the soap is made. After the first 24 hours, you cut it and you let it cure for like 4 to 6 weeks. But you can cut that time back a little bit more, not too much, but a little bit more by using a water discount, because what's happening during the cure process is your soap is just drying out. That's all it's really doing, is getting harder. So the harder the soap bar is, the longer it lasts. And if you're going to buy handmade soap, you might as well have it last as long as it possibly can. You don't want it to melt down too fast. And when you use it too early, it can do that. It can melt down too fast. So you don't want lye. How do you choose to prepare your sea moss for soap making? Okay, so when I make I make it just like you do when you're making it to like a sea moss tea. Some people soak their sea moss. They rinse it really, really well, and then they soak it, and they use it like that when they're making it to ingest. They soak it overnight, and it just swells up. But what I do is I make it like a tea. So I'll use distilled water. After I wash it very, very well, I'll let it soak for a little bit, but then I boil. Okay? I boil it, and I make a sea moss water, a sea moss gel. But then I thin it out too. After I make the so much gel, I leave the gel in there. So I don't take the bits of the sea moss out because all the minerals and everything I want in there. So I leave it in there. I blend it up, but then I have to, what do you want to call it? Like thin it out and with extra water. So then I'll add extra distilled water afterwards. So it's not too much of a salt content because it will. I've tried it already when I didn't thin it out as much as I needed, and it causes the soap to freeze up. It goes to trace so quickly and gets hard that I wasn't able to get it out of the bowl and into the mold. It froze up in the bowl. So I was like, oh, okay, I got to change that. So, you just tweak things and then you learn what you have to do. Let me see what other questions were there. I'm assuming you're saying you want to learn. I'm definitely going to be doing more learning here, but I also do classes in person. So if anybody is in the Brooklyn area, you could take a class. You can go to my website. The website will be in the description box below. It's not there now, but it's going to get there. I'm going to put it in there once I finish here. I'll put down all my information in the description box below, and you'll be able to go in there and sign up for in-person class if you want. I have not started an online class yet because I've been thinking about doing it. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to record a class that you can watch on your own. Um, yeah, I'll do that, but I haven't done that yet because most people, when they want to take a class, they're real skittish about using lye, and that is the big thing about soap making. If people are not skittish about using lye, a lot of people would make soap on their own. It's really not that hard, and it's a wonderful thing to do, and you could really just make it straight to you, um, like what you want in it. I definitely want to learn and create. Oh, that's cool, Zena. That is a perfect explanation to use lye in explanation for the use of lye soap. Thank you. Thanks for the CMOS explanation. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. And if there's no more questions, I'm sorry. I almost signed off without seeing your questions, but I'm still learning how to do this. Okay. So, yep. So I'm gonna put all the information in the description below when I get off of here. If you have any more questions, you can put it on. I'll wait like another minute. But if not, then I will say sayonara. I will say thank you for watching. Thank you for the questions. I'll try to go live more often. I really am going to try to go live because I like to interact with people. That's the best part. That's why I like when I'm selling at fairs and places. That interaction with the customers is what I love. I love the interaction with the customers. I love the ideas. I've instituted some ideas that I've gotten from customers, and some of them I don't. But I have some new products coming up for the spring, so I have to finish, uploading and rethinking my shop to reflect all the new scents that I have. But I got some soap on the curing rack in the back there, so it's just curing. I'm just waiting for them to finish curing. I do small batches. I don't do humongous batches. I usually do one or maybe two loaves at a time. So I'll do either one or I'll do two. If I do one, then I'll make another one quickly. So I have it, there, ready. Yeah, and that's everything. Thank you guys for watching. Please share the video, okay, guys? Thank you. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Wait, how do you? No, I don't know how to do this. Are you sure you want to stop? Yes.